Hello, and welcome to my first, hopefully I'll do more than one, I always say that and I never end up doing it, my first Starbound video. Now, I decided to make this because I'm spending quite a lot of time playing this game. A lot of stuff I'm having to look up on wikis or find out through experimentation, and when I start doing that, I always think maybe I should make a video on this because people will be looking for it. And what I'm doing at the moment is I've got myself, I've got mission wise, I'm sort of a bit over halfway through the missions. I've got myself some pretty nice guns. I got myself a really nice rocket launcher. I know it's not a hard game, Starbound. You know, I mean, as long as you've got a little bit of dexterity, you can get on with it using pretty much whatever weapons you want to. So I'm getting on with base building because I love building the base. Something I don't know. I guess I did a lot of it in Terraria, and kind of wish I'd made videos of it because I built I don't know, some obscenely large bases that are just sitting there in save files. At least 2 people might see it if I put it on YouTube. They're a pretty big thing. So anyway, so what I did, I'll just explain what the plan is with this base, or was. So I found this, which is I'm on a jungle world. You need a radiation backpack to get here. I found this pretty large mountain. And I like these worlds. I like the background. I mean, it rains a lot, so it's good to grow food. You get some interesting plants and peeps. But yeah, where it's so high up, you get this awesome moon in the background, or it's a moon. This is the moon of a gas giant. Yeah, so I started building the base here, and the base is to build it sort of like carve it out of this mountain. Now, this is just one peak of the mountain. If you go over here, let's run, shall we? Then there's this other bit which I intend to make a farm. This is like a little crater on top, and then smooth. Then you get to sort of like the other side. Now, because mountains in this, you kind of tend to go up one side and down the other. Can I see the other side? You have to trust me. It ends just there. Yeah, mountains tend to, you go up one side, down the other. You really find, unless it's snowy, and the snow bits kind of annoy me. I don't know why, I've just got a thing against alpacas. So you, yeah, but this was like a uniquely large mountain. Yeah, so this is I'll explain brain collection, I think, in another video. So this is my experiences with building an elevator, will be what I approach first. So I was going up and down a lot. I sort of like big rooms with big levels, jumping up and down. I mean, I had platforms, but just continuously pressing spacebar, and I like the triple jump tech. I did like the boost jump because you get to go higher, faster, yada yada yada. But basically, the thing that's killed me most in this entire game is fall damage. I don't know if anyone else has that. So I just go with the triple jump. So basically, I've got 3 attempts at guessing where the bottom is before I die. It has cut the amount I die down massively. So anyway, because I'm doing these little jumps, it was taking me, I don't know, I just felt like it was taking me forever to get up and down platforms. So I thought, you know what, I've got the time, why don't I try and build an elevator? I haven't got it perfect, because sometimes something to do with these switches, it doesn't work. I tried lots of different iterations. Originally I was going to have, because I couldn't quite work out what I was doing, I thought it would be easier. We all know that never works out. I was to have 2 elevators going, one up, going one down. I'd have like an up and a down side. I was going to have them running continuous. I debated about having them running continuously, only running when you go in front of a proximity sensor. Spent a lot of time trying out different ones. Even just a loop, so they go around, loop and stop. But it just wasn't. It didn't feel or look very good. And I sort of like the idea of having a button to press. So I've made the system, it's just one, it's slightly off center, but it does give me a nice place to press the buttons and a place to wait to set my sensor off to call the elevator. Yeah, you just press the button, off you go. If the elevator is not at your platform, see, it does that sometimes, it goes, but anyway, yeah, you just wait in here and it will come find you. Excellent, and off we go. So it skips that one sometimes. This one here, that one there, I've not wired up so wrong. But anyway, what you need, obviously you need some rails. Because rails need Durasteel, which is like, I don't know, if there's one material I'd struggled to find in this game, it was Durasteel. That's probably just RNG not liking me, but I really struggled with Durasteel. So building the rails was like, but then I just went and ripped them all out of an Apex scientist base. I've found many of them. A few of the planets I had bookmarked, so so I've got loads of rails. I don't know how many I've got in total, but I've got enough for whatever I'll be doing. So, what you need, so you need the rail platform, obviously, and then what I do is there's the red stopper to get it to stop in position. These are the change direction, the rail switch. So we have the rail switches, one on the top, one on the bottom. That controls the direction it will be heading in. Because if it hits one of those, it'll turn around like a bumper. And then we have the switches here. Oh, they are to... okay. Those are to open up the rail as it goes through. Because if that switch isn't there, when this platform theoretically goes up to that one, because that one there is closed, it won't let it through. So I did debate having a system where they are all open, but whenever you connect a switch to the bumper, it automatically puts it in the closed position. So I'd have to have a load of logic gates hanging around to make it, to reverse them around. Technically, I could have run a lot of them through like a relay system, which I hid in a wall. I'll get to that in a second. But no, anyway, this is the easiest system. So you got your stopper, your switch direction, and then your sensor. And then you have your up and your down button and your proximity center to call the elevator. Now this has got like a bunch of wiring, but I'll just talk you through it. And there it is. So first bit is pretty simple. It's because I've got 4 floors here that it looks complicated. So what you do is you wire up this one there to so you wire up that. If you want to be going up, you wire the up button to the stop switch, and then the up button to the one above it. Pretty simple. They will answer. I'll press the button so you can see them highlighted. Yep, those two there. Boom, boom. Sorry, I'm just thinking about why that one doesn't work. I've really picked a bad one to test it on. But anyway, you get that one to the bottom. That is it. On both of those, you do that is all you do. So if you want to go up, you connect it to the station to make it go, and then the up or the down switch to allow it to travel in that direction. Simple. But then to get it to come to the next station and hopefully stop, as it passes the sensor, which is that one there, the green sensor, you then select it to open up that switch, the switch in its path, so it can pass through and stop at the platform. That is so there you go, passes through, opens up that one, stop, go down, pass those connects, goes down. Now I've got this switch here. I don't know why. It was pretty late. Got to late the other night. I'm not sure if that's even needed. Ignore that. And then what you want to do is to get, and this is why there's loads of wires everywhere, to call the elevator, and this was a pig to wire in. You then have to wire each sensor to all the other stations apart from the one it's on. So if we go down, so this sensor here, so this is on the, like, I don't even know which one's the bottom floor, but so that one's wired down to the stop button and then the one above it. So when you set that sensor off, there we go. So when you set that sensor off, it calls both of those. They're really close together, so you can't see it. It calls both of those, and you have to do that on for every single one. Da-da, da-da, da-da. You could also make it a button. Don't know why you want to do that. You could have, I don't know, multiple platforms. Now, one problem I did discover is where this is quite a long shaft. This, get rid of that. That sensor there needs to reach all the way. Oh, sod you. I don't know what that's. I'll just rip this out and rewire it. It needs to reach all the way up to here. And unfortunately, there is a maximum length to how far you can stretch one of these like invisi wire things. It's longer than a screen. It probably even might be 2 screens, but that's a long way. Oh, come on, mate. Leave off a jet. Okay. There you go. So what I had to do is, it's hidden in the wall here. You can see it with the wires, but you can't see it. I'll just go to dig mode so you can see it. In there is a delay switch. So basically I just wire it up to the delay switch and then wire it on. So basically it's like a little relay that carries on the information higher up. Part of me really wants to build quite a complex one of these out of all these flashy sort of logic gate type things you get in here, because I love something that is way too complicated. All these, love them. Yeah, like that. There's a good waste of my spare time hidden away in these darling gems here. But I've not. I've only used the delay gate and one other. That one, the OR switch. That was in an earlier iteration of the elevator, which I bailed out because it was too complicated. Because you got to keep it relatively simple, or else it'll, as you scale it up with the size of your base, it goes a bit crazy. So yeah, that is how I built my elevator. And it's pretty neat. So I enjoy it. It feels good. Now the one thing you have to watch out for, and this is why I'm quite glad that this is off center, is because if you don't have anything selected when you press E, you pick up the elevator or the platform. Freaking stupid. I don't know if I've done something wrong. I don't know why that ever seems like a sensible sort of way to build a game, but because they're right there, as long as your cursor's on the right side, you're going to press one of the buttons and not accidentally drop yourself. I've discovered that if I fall from this one all the way up, maybe it's this one, I don't know. Basically, one of these levels, if I drop all the way from there to here, I've got water building up here. All the way from there to here, I actually have 1 health left, which I've done more than once. So, yeah, beware of that. So I hope this is helpful. I don't know, the next one will be probably whatever I decide to do. The plan with this base is to make it absolutely, I want to be huge. I want it to really feel alive. So, you know, like, I like the way the NPCs sort of go and find each other, and they go and find areas. Like, the more, I found this out courtesy of my ship, the more, like, the concentration of stuff, like here, because this is their house, there's quite a lot of seats there, then NPCs are drawn to this. I don't know the exact formula, but the more seats you have, or things to sit on, or whatever, so this is going to be the cafeteria. This is going to be today's. I mean, no one actually wants to see me build a cafeteria, but I'm going to build a cafeteria. I already built the chef. He's that's the kitchen up there. It's a bit dark, it's a bit dingy in the kitchen. He's a bit of a weirdo, the chef. I tried to get rid of him, but he's sort of like blah, blah, blah. That's made from the kitchenware. Like, it was a special set I got from the furniture geezer, because I don't know, I'm just enjoying that. But yeah, he's weird. He's an avian who wears, there he is. He's an avian who wears florin crows. And he always gives me crap gifts. Cheers, javelins, just what I always wanted. So there you go. Anyway, I will leave it there. I hope you found this useful. Yeah, have a great day.